Don't spend so much time being parents that you forget to be husband and wife. This message is actually for couples and married folks. I discovered from a statistics recently that states about 65% of married folks who have been married over 20 years don't really stay in the same room, and they're supposed to be soulmates. I'll explain. According to my research and analysis I did over some time now, I discovered that some things just don't happen. It was an accumulation of events that made couples got to where they are and they are not staying in the same room. Okay, it happens this way. People spend so much time, like married folks spend so much time being parents. They don't apportion time, they don't prioritize their spouse, they put all the energy only to the kids, and they leave their spouse left out. They leave their spouse not being loved the way they love their kids. Instead, the Bible says we should train our children and love our spouse. But the reverse is the case. I discovered most times maybe the wives tend to see the children as consolation. Maybe the husbands are not always around. Maybe he travels. Maybe work exigencies is not always available. So the wife channel this love from the husband to the kids unconsciously. So with over time, I discovered these things play out, and when they play out, the communication between couples over time begins to drop, and their sex life dwindles down the years. They don't normally go for dates. There was this energy when they were dating that they strive to see themselves. They go on date like 3-4 times in a week. They hang out, but the moment children start coming, I know they are responsibility, but priorities need to be set. There's no shared activities. The bond is no longer there, and once the bond is weakened, they unconsciously drift from being soulmates to roommates. This analysis I also discovered it happened with my own parents, and it took a lot of counseling that my parents had to go back to being soulmates. It was so bad that before my dad doesn't even go to church, a lot happened, but that has been resolved. But what I'm trying to tell you watching this video is, you'll be married, maybe you'll be married a year, a month, a week, 2 years, 3 years, and I want you to take this point very serious, because this can actually be nipped at the bud. It can actually be alleviated while it is still early. You just need to set priorities with your spouse. You just need to make your spouse the top priority. You shouldn't place your children above your spouse. You should know where to strike the balance. You should know when to go on dates with your children and when to go on a particular sit out with just your wife. Having an honest conversation, having a heart-to-heart talk, making you understand that you are there for this person, not because the kids are there, because eventually the kids will leave, will go for their dreams, will go somewhere else, will move abroad, go to another place, maybe work, school, but you'll be left with this person. So how do you go back to this person that you've neglected down the years? So the question is, you just need to prioritize. You need to select, and you need to know what is important and what's of necessity. Please don't put your spouse out of the equation in your life. If you have more points or you have comments, you can drop at the comment section. Like and share this video. You could save somebody. Thank you very much.